Hey parents, if you're looking for a game that actually gets your family laughing together, you've probably heard about the Chameleon. It's got nearly 9,000 five-star reviews and parents are raving about it. But does it actually live up to the hype? We're going to break down what makes it special, what parents love, and whether it's worth adding to your game night rotation. Let's dive in. So, what exactly is the Chameleon? It's a party game from Big Potato Games, designed for 3 to 8 players, and it only takes about 15 minutes to play. While it's officially recommended for ages 14 and up, we'll talk about that age recommendation in a moment. The game really shines with 5 or more players, making it perfect for family gatherings or when friends come over. Now, let's learn a bit about the company behind it. Big Potato Games was started by 3 friends in London who wanted to create party games that were genuinely fun and easy to learn. They're B Corp certified, which means they meet high standards for social and environmental responsibility. And here's something many parents appreciate. All their games are packaged without single-use plastic. So when you're buying the Chameleon, you're supporting a company that cares about doing things the right way. But how do you actually play it? Here's the core concept. One player is secretly the Chameleon and doesn't know the secret word. Everyone else knows the word, say pizza. Players take turns giving one-word clues to the secret word, trying to identify the Chameleon. The Chameleon, meanwhile, is trying to blend in by giving a clue that sounds like they know the word, even though they don't. After everyone gives a clue, players vote on who they think the Chameleon is. It's simple, it's clever, and it creates these hilarious moments where someone gives a ridiculous clue and everyone knows they're the imposter. This simple concept has earned it some serious recognition. The Chameleon isn't just popular with families, it's been recognized by serious gaming organizations. It won Best Party Game at the UK Games Expo, which is a big deal in the board gaming community. It also earned the Seal of Excellence from Dice Tower Games, a respected review platform. And the sales numbers back it up. More than 2,000 units sold in the past month alone. This isn't a flash-in-the-pan game. Parents keep coming back to it. Next, we'll dive into what parents love most about this game. So, what makes this game so popular with families? Well, a huge 85% of reviewers gave it 5 stars, and their feedback really tells a story. Parents consistently praise how genuinely easy it is to learn. You can teach friends and family in just a couple of minutes. It also works wonderfully across different ages, meaning teenagers, adults, and even younger kids can all play together. And the best part? It creates real belly laughs, not just polite smiles. One parent called it a riotous time during the holidays, which is exactly what we want from a family game. Now let's dig into how group size plays a role in all this fun. Building on that idea of fun for everyone, one key takeaway from parent reviews is that this game truly shines with a specific group size. With 5 or more players, the game feels engaging and exciting. More people giving clues means more challenge for the Chameleon, and that just makes it more entertaining for everyone. However, if you're playing with only 3 or 4 people, some reviewers found it could feel a bit too easy. The Chameleon gets caught pretty quickly, which can lessen the fun. So, if you're thinking about this game for a smaller household, just know it's really designed for those bigger gatherings. This brings us to another interesting point: how the manufacturer's age recommendation stacks up against real-world play. Following up on group size, let's talk about who can actually play this game. The box says 14 and up, but parents are telling us a different story. Many report that even 8-year-olds are having a blast, especially when playing with adults. The game does require reading the secret word and understanding categories, so kids who read well will do best. The humor is pretty universal, focusing on bluffing and trying to spot who's faking it. That's funny for most ages. We think it probably works best for kids 10 and up who have good reading skills and can handle the social side of a bluffing game. But if you have younger kids, they can definitely join in with some family support. And speaking of things that hold up, let's look at the game's quality. So, we've talked about who can play, and now let's consider how well the game itself holds up. Parents consistently mention the excellent quality of the Chameleon. The cards are sturdy, the box is compact, and everything feels well made. One reviewer loved the smaller box version, saying it fits easily in a bag or even a coat pocket, which is perfect for taking it on the go. We didn't find any complaints about components breaking or wearing out quickly, even after years on the market and thousands of reviews. That really suggests this game is built to last through many family game nights. Now, let's move on to the actual content of the game, the card categories. We've just covered the game's durability, and now let's dive into the actual content you'll be playing with. The game comes with 80 extra secret words across various categories, which sounds like a lot of variety. But here's a little something to keep in mind. Not all those categories are universally known. Some parents mentioned that categories like movies, TV shows, or sports stars assume a certain level of pop culture knowledge. If your family doesn't keep up with those things, some categories might not quite land. The good news is that Big Potato Games offers expansion packs with even more word cards. Many reviewers wished for more of these, because if you play often with the same group, you might eventually start to memorize the categories. So if you plan on playing a lot, an expansion pack might be a good idea down the road. Next, we'll look at how portable this game really is. If you care about environmental impact, here's something to appreciate. Big Potato Games is committed to sustainability. All their games, including the Chameleon, are packaged without single-use plastic. The company is B Corp certified, which means they've been independently verified to meet high standards for environmental and social responsibility. They also measure and offset the carbon impact of their products through Climate Partner certification. It's not just marketing. This is a company that's actually trying to make responsible choices. So when you buy the Chameleon, you're supporting that commitment. Now let's talk about what you're actually paying for. Let's talk value. The Chameleon is priced in the mid-range for board games. You're getting a game that includes 80 extra word cards, plays 3 to 8 people, and is designed to be played repeatedly. Parents consistently mention that it's worth the price. The game delivers on quality, it's easy to learn, and it creates genuine entertainment value. If you're comparing it to other party games at similar price points, this one holds up well. And if you find yourself playing it regularly, you can extend the life with expansion packs. Multiple reviewers mentioned that the value is solid. You're not paying for hype, you're paying for a game that actually works. But no game is perfect, so let's look at some minor limitations. No game is perfect, and the Chameleon has a few limitations worth mentioning. First, as we discussed, it's really designed for bigger groups. If you're a family of 3 or 4, you might find it gets boring quickly. Second, some of the category knowledge isn't universal. If your family doesn't watch much TV or movies, some categories might not land. Third, if you play regularly with the same group, you'll eventually want expansion packs to keep things fresh. Fourth, it requires solid reading ability, so very young children can't play independently. And finally, there's a choking hazard warning for children under 3, which is standard for games with small cards. These aren't deal breakers for most families, but they're worth knowing about. So what's our final assessment? Here's our final take. The Chameleon is a genuinely fun party game that delivers on its promise. The features work as advertised. It's easy to learn, quick to play, and creates real laughter. The durability is solid. Parents report that the components hold up well. The value is fair. You're getting a quality game at a reasonable price. Overall, we're giving it a 4.5 out of 5. It's not perfect. It has limitations with small groups and requires the right audience. But for families and friend groups that fit the profile, it's a home run. Parents aren't just buying this game. They're coming back to buy expansion packs and recommending it to friends. That tells you everything you need to know. And that brings us to the end of our review. If this review helped you figure out whether the Chameleon is right for your family, hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss a review. We're constantly reviewing toys and games to help parents make confident purchasing decisions. Drop a comment if you've tried the Chameleon. I'd love to hear about your experience. Did it get your family laughing? Did you end up buying expansion packs? Let me know. The product link is in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.